Hello there, it's Mom Jen again, and it's now time for Happy Learning. Are you ready to unlock another adventure in the discovery of the English language? If so, then let's go. Today we will learn about communicative style. But before that, let's see if you still can remember our previous lesson. Do you still know the parts of an argument and conditional statements? Take a look at this example. We have here in this part what is called the premise. The premise is the part of an argument which gives reason for the conclusion. This one here is the conclusion, and this is something that the arguer wants to prove. In the conditional statement, we have two parts which are the antecedent clause, which starts with if and followed by the consequent clause, which starts with the expression then. Alright, so I guess you are now ready for today's lesson. Are you ready to tease your brain? Look at this one, class. Do you still remember this? Where is this taken? That's right, it's an excerpt from the Panatang Makabayan. Have you ever experienced being able to lead the Panatang Makabayan before? Well, maybe this activity will just be a piece of cake for you. So here is what you will do. Fill in the blanks with the correct word as you recite it. I will give you 1 minute to do it. And your timer starts now. Time is up. Let's check if you really still can remember it. Let's recite it together with the correct answer. Iniibig ko ang Pilipinas, aking lupang sinilangan, tahanan ng aking lahi. Ako'y kanyang kinukupkop at tinutulungan upang maging malakas, masipag at marangal. Very good! Now let's proceed to the next one. What do you think is this? That's right! It is from the panunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas. This time, you will do the same as what you did with the first one, and I will give you another minute for this. And your timer starts now. Time is up. Let's now check your answers. Let's recite it together. Ako ay Pilipino, buong katapatang nanunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas at sa bansang kaniyang sinasagisag na may dangal, katarungan at kalayaan na pinakikilos ng sambayanang makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan, at makabansa. That was very good. Great job. You are able to complete this activity. Now, why do you think we are having this? That's right. It is because we will be focusing on one of the communicative styles. What is a communicative style? A communicative style is a speech style which portrays how a language is characterized in terms of degree of formality. When we are communicating, we may not be aware sometimes, but we are actually using different speech styles in various situations and persons whom we are talking to. In this lesson and in the next coming topics, we will be learning about what proper communicative style can we use in a certain situation. This time, we will focus on frozen speech style. What is a frozen speech style? Frozen speech style rarely or never changes, which means that it is frozen in time and content or completely static, not changing or updating. It is used in very formal settings, in respectful situations. The listener of this kind of communicative style cannot raise questions nor interact. They just have to listen and take seriously what they are listening to. It uses a fixed language and long sentences and observes good command of grammar. Take a look at the following examples of frozen speech style. The examples of frozen speech style are national anthem, holy mass, religious rites and rituals, pledge of allegiance, constitution, prayer, oath, and creed. Now let's understand them one by one. The first one is national anthem. It is a patriotic song officially adopted by a country as an expression of national identity. Examples are Lupang Hinirang of the Philippines and Star-Spangled Banner of USA. Always remember that our Philippine national anthem is our way of claiming our national identity, and we must always sing this song wholeheartedly and respectfully, and never use it in any way which disrespects our nationality. Holy Mass. It is the central act of worship of the Roman Catholic Church, which culminates in celebration of the sacrament of the Eucharist. Some of you may be attending Mass, but some others still may not, because you differ in religion. But either way, we should always remember to respect one another's religious beliefs and that no religion is ever inferior or superior. Religious rites and rituals. It is an established ceremony prescribed by a religion, for example, baptismal rite. Religious rites and rituals are very common in all religious organizations, and each one may differ from one another. But then again, respect of each other's religious belief is the key to unity. Pledge of Allegiance. It is a formal promise of loyalty. Example, panunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas. Take note that in reciting the panunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas, you have to do it with full respect. The next one is Constitution. It is the basic principles and laws of a nation, state, or social group that determine the powers and duties of the government and guarantee certain rights to the people in it. For example, the Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines. Another example of frozen speech style is prayer. Prayer is a way of addressing to God in worship. For example, the Lord's Prayer. Do you always pray? Always remember that prayer is our strongest weapon at all times, so don't forget to pray. Oath. It is a solemn, usually formal calling upon God or a God to witness to the truth of what one says, or to witness that one sincerely intends to do what one says. Perhaps you have heard this already during the Philippine presidential inauguration. The president would say, I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully and conscientiously fulfill my duties as President of the Philippines, preserve and defend its Constitution, execute its laws, do justice to every man, and consecrate myself to the service of the nation. So help me God. Another example of frozen speech style is creed. Creed refers to a set of guiding principles and beliefs, just like, for example, the Apostles' Creed and the Journalist's Creed. If you are a journalist, probably you know the Journalist's Creed. How about the Apostles' Creed? This is being recited in a particular religious worship, right? Always remember, you may not be one of those reciting this because you do not belong to that religious group. But always remember to respect other people's religion. Now that you have learned about the frozen speech style and its examples, this is time for you to answer the test. This is what you will do. Read the following situations and understand very carefully. Identify whether it is a frozen speech style or not by writing frozen or not frozen. Write your answers in your learning activity sheet. Awesome! It was another day full of happy learning with you. Congratulations for doing such a great job. This has been Ma'am Jen. Till next time!